Anyway, so welcome to our tier list. Persona 5, my third favorite game? Yeah, my third favorite game. Y'all ain't ready for the Xenoblade 2 tier list. Spoilers, everyone's going to be in 1. The greatest game ever made. Any comments?
Mark your calendars for July 30th.
Someone's got to mark their calendar. We'll see. We'll see about that.
I'd like to preface this by saying that these are our opinions. Obviously, I'm sure we may have some differing ones, like all of you might, but these are our opinions. I'm not saying like our opinions are law. Just, you know.
Well, mine is. Mine is. Listen, no, sorry. Mine is on 2 characters, okay? I'll give you guys, if you don't like my opinions, that's cool. To be honest with you, I don't really care, but that's cool. But my opinion is law on 2 of these characters.
While you were busy with your interrogation, I found these beautiful specimens on sale, and so I decided to spend the last of my money on them. So
we're starting with Yosuke, not Yosuke, Yosuke's Persona 4. Yusuke, which, why do you have such similar names? Like, just give him a different name, man. Like, we don't need, like, they're the same name. Anyway. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. When he first showed up, I wanted to, like, jump off a bridge. I did not care. Like, I enjoyed the first arc, and then I'm like, who is this dude? But, what I will say is, the more the game went on, I enjoyed him. I won't say I liked him, but he was okay. I think he's so overblown. All these people talk about, oh, his confidant's so great, you go around and just, like, do art with your friend, but no one cares. He, you know, I think Goemon looks weird, but, like, when he's like, yells out Goemon or whatever, it's kind of sick, I won't lie. So, you know, Yusuke grew on me a little bit, so, I'd say he's about, like, for me personally, I'll let you rank him, but for me personally, I'd put him in, like, you're cool. Alright, sorry, let me preface this, by the way, guys. When I play these games, you guys might all do the confidants. I only do the ones I want to do, and that only ends up about being 5 characters. That might be a bad way to play it, but it's a game, and I'm going to do whatever the hell I want. So,
That's fair.
I spent a majority of my time with 1 character. I'll let you guys guess who that is, but, yeah. Well, the one thing I will say, I know you didn't want to stay on it, I don't hate art, it's not my kind of thing. You know why it's not my kind of thing, but, like, is it interesting? Yes, I just can't do it, so it's just, not my kind of thing.
I just believe in providing my patients with quick and easy medical examinations.
Who's next? You can take her. I talked to her maybe twice. I'm not into this weird Reddit goth mommy.
Seeing a lot about her since I shouldn't say this, but I'm tired of her posting about the weekend playing it.
Oh, dude, no, I agree. Who cares? Some of you might not know this, and I don't really care. It's just more of like the best thing the weekend's done. WrestleMania theme songs, bro. Who the hell are the weekend? We don't care, bro. Stop posting about him. He's crying because he didn't get a digital girlfriend. Get a life, pal. Get a life.
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Morgana. I think Morgana gets too much hate. I think Morgana Car and Morgana Copter are cool. I think he's better than Teddy, but I don't think he's as funny as Teddy. I hate Teddy, but Teddy's also hilarious, so I kind of don't hate him at the same time. I think he's the best out of, like, the quote-unquote mascots, because I don't count Koromaru as a mascot.
I will say, I do like his interactions with Ryuji.
I guess I'm not welcome here anymore. Yeah, you're not. Leave. Like, I don't want your great to be too bloated.
I like him more than Yusuke, but like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like him as much as the characters in here. So
yeah.
We'll keep him here for now.
This one should take about 5 seconds. Stupid boss fight. I was kind of under-leveled because I didn't, like, grind. I'm not sitting here grinding. Stupid boss fight, stupid character. He's a loser. Like, he, like, owns McDonald's.
And he tries forcing Haru to, like...
Oh, yeah, she tried, like... Yeah, okay, actually, yeah. No, put him in... Oh, actually, we can't put him in hell. Hell belongs to one person and one person only. Sorry. I'm the one who established that rule, and I already forgot. You know who you are. He belonged there.
Enjoy.
Sorry about that. We just spied some Lisa's on.
Oh, twin time. You could start with twin.
Twin.
That's where twin comes from, by the way. When we get to a certain character, there's gonna be a bunch of photos put up, and you'll see what we're talking about. But
I don't think there's much to say. Maybe I'm biased because of his.
oh yeah, I forgot about someone. Yeah. I forgot about someone's favorite character.
I'd say.
Hint, hint. Check Overwatch.
She is. She is.
She's twin. Yeah, she's twin, bro. It doesn't matter. She could literally not speak. She's twin, so she stays up there. Yeah, she's twin. I don't know what else to say. She's funny. I like all her Mementos comments. Mementos comments.
I will say I did really like Milady.
Oh yeah, Milady. How do I not mention Milady when I mention twin? Milady's dude. When she yells it, she's like, "Bewitch them, Milady." Goated.
I will say I did think her name was Melody.
Melody, right? Yeah, the way she says it. Because I'm sorry, her voice actor is great, don't get me wrong. She talks like a baby. She sounds like a baby sometimes.
All of you, bring me your earnings. If you don't surpass your quota, I'll kill you.
I'd say out of all the like palace rulers or the people that have a palace ruler, he's probably the least like in tune with all the main cast.
Like chemistry.
Yeah, so like he's.
I think the character who takes over his palace, or like, you know, because like let's say, you know, An takes over Kamoshida, you know what I mean, Yosuke takes over Yusuke, oh my god, I feel like Queen takes center stage during all that, and that could be me biasly speaking, but like I feel like for everyone she's like one of the strongest characters, and like she kind of takes center stage and he's kind of useless, you know what I mean? Whereas like I feel like Kamoshida kind of overshadows An a little bit. She's still big in her arc, but like, he kind of overshadows all of it, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I get what you're saying, in that like kind of the other ones like kind of take over the arc, whereas he kind of doesn't really do anything. But like at the same token, I guess he kind of doesn't, because like I feel like Makoto takes over the entire arc.
Why don't we go literal and call her goggles? Super lame. You've got no taste, kitty.
In your face.
I don't know. Futaba's okay. Futaba's so overrated. Sorry, not sorry. I don't dislike Futaba. I feel like she's so overrated, because before I played... No, sorry. Futaba's not overrated. She's overrated by people who I feel like haven't played the game. Because all I heard about before I played Persona 5 was Futaba. Because if you showed me any of the main characters who weren't Futaba, I wouldn't know who they were other than Joker. But if you showed me Futaba, I'm like, oh, that's that chick from Persona 5. Because that's all they would talk about. And I still, after playing this game, don't understand, because it's Futaba. I don't get it. She's like your little sister during the game. Like she doesn't do much. I don't know. She's like the hacker, and she's like weird and antisocial. I don't know. Like she's okay. I'd like put her in like Yusuke's tier. You know what I mean? Although I didn't sit here and hate her at the start. I was just like, oh, okay, it's Futaba. Like, you know what I mean? I would say I like Yusuke more than Futaba, though. I'd venture to say that. That's risky, but I would venture to say that. Although I think her Persona's name is really cool, Necronomicon. Also, her awakening scene's really sad. Yeah, not the best in the game. We all know who that is. But it's very sad and it's very cool. Oh god. Okay, like, do we even have to rank him? We know where he goes. Yeah, he should be in hell, but again, someone else deserves that spot. So, Kamoshida, you look out for today. Although if there was one character I had to say who deserves to be in there other than him, it's Kamoshida.
Hee-ho! They're infected!
You can take this one.
Okay. I really like the Joker Ryuji on like.
I think a fourth makes him work even better.
I guess.
I wasn't talking about him, but I think a fourth makes them like perfect.
Yeah.
But not biasly, I just think I think those two of them are really stupid and one doesn't talk. So I think they need the fourth one to kind of like keep them in check, and I think it like the chemistry works really well. Even though there is kind of like a fifth wheel in there, but he like kind of doesn't count. Yeah. Well, I guess a sixth wheel too, but he also doesn't count because he's not human.
I will say I do like her personas. Carmen's cool, and was it?
Yeah, the line dance for me, Carmen. Yeah.
I'd say she's on my upper end of Phantom Thieves, so I guess in that case, characters overall.
Yeah, I'd say she'd be just right below Haru. She's cool. She's stupid. I'm sorry. Like, she's dumb. But, like, it's like Ryuji. It's, like, funny dumb. But, like, I don't know. She's not my kind of character, but I can still say she's a good character. You know what I mean? they have similarities, but I think Yukari is like a way better written character than An. Which I don't think it's not a bad thing to say because I'm not trash talking An. I just think Yukari's not good. Shio, Mr. Clean over here, you're a loser.
Yeah, just
That's not all I really gotta say about these Palace people, but like, you're a loser, dude. And then he punched Joker, right?
I think he...
Oh no, Joker punched him!
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm calling the cops on you!
Oh, I'll ruin your life! I'm gonna ruin your life! Not how that works, by the way, but okay. You know what, yeah, put him in Matt, because he looks like Pitbull. Mr. Worldwide!
I'll be eating dinner out from tomorrow on.
First impressions weren't good because actually it wasn't me playing, it was getting sent a certain clip of her.
I didn't need to hear the rest of that sentence. I know exactly what you're talking about.
They were not like accounting in palaces into this, but her palace was one of the only ones where I'm not like, alright, just, you know, get it over with. So I was
gonna say like burn it down, but okay.
Honestly,
I would have been fine. Half of them I would have been fine just burning the whole thing down and killing everyone in it, because that would be the only person. He'd be the only person in there. You know what I mean? Like if we burn Kamoshida's, we just kill Kamoshida. I don't really care about that. Like to be honest with you, I don't want to kill anyone. I said this last time. Like I would never. But like this is a fictional video game, so I can say this. Kamoshida is a pedophile. I wouldn't be opposed to burning the whole thing down and him dying in there. Just saying. But keep in mind, this is a video game. I would never actually kill or even think of killing someone. I could never. But just had to add that in there. I'm going to go back, especially because I'm looking at my home screen right now, to the Maharu conversation I had last tier list. Sai is a type of character I like a lot because she runs her mouth a lot. Not to the same effect of like a, say, a Asuka from Evangelion or like a Maharu, but like she runs her mouth a lot. But unlike her sister, she doesn't have that like... Not to say Sai doesn't have that innate goodness in her, but she kind of doesn't. Am I wrong? She kind of doesn't. Like, she does. That's her character. She has it, but she doesn't at the same time. She blurs that line of, like, being innate good, but also not being innate good, if that makes sense. And so I can't fully get behind her. I also lost any chance of ever being more than, like, oh, you're cool, when I heard that line. Because of the line and also because of who it was said to, but also just the line in general. So I'd say she's cool. I could argue, because of the redemption, I could argue An's tier. I would probably say Morgana's tier though, just because of that line. I'm sorry. Again, she's like the kind of character I like, but those characters need to like be brash and in your face, but they also need to be like a good person. You know what I mean? I can't...
It's freaking hot! How much do you have to add until you're satisfied, Gramps?
Ryuji, I'll go first just because I got little to say. He reminds me of one of my friends. I like him. He's cool. But sometimes I gotta be like, where did you possibly come to that conclusion in your mind? Like, I don't even know how you got from point A to point B. But I like you, Ryuji. Yeah, he reminds me of one of my friends, so like, I like him. He's cool. I'd probably put him in size tier. But continue. He has redeemable qualities and he's a good person, but he's also an idiot. But that's also what makes him endearing, so.
Him and An trying to argue.
Oh my god, yeah, those two are hilarious. Yeah. Those two are like perfect. I'm sorry, people say like they don't get that like when they ship them. That's like, I don't like shipping in video games. That's what I can completely understand. They have so much chemistry for that. Although I also see the arguments against it, but I feel like if I understand that, you know what I mean?
Yes?
So let me take the reins here. You start making that new tier because before the video started, I had said there's 3 characters that I'm gonna, you know, like if we ever do a tier list, they gotta go in their own tier. Like they get their own tier. I don't, you know, I let Tophers and J-Dragon vote anybody wherever they want. I very rarely tell them we need to make a new tier or anything like that unless I really love the character. There are 3 characters and 1 video game with all the characters included in it that will all get S tier. Makoto is one of them. I will let you guys guess the other 2. One might be my username, possibly not. Other one, game, I've mentioned it before, and the other one, it's not that hard to figure out. But actually for you guys, you might not know. But anyway. She's queen, bro. She's so goated. Like, literally the entire reason this is my third favorite game. Oh my god. Put up my pictures. I have, like, so many pictures that we saved. This is where Twin came from, because Haru and Makoto are twin. Queen's the GOAT, bro. She's the GOAT. Like, I could go on and on. She's a character I can relate a lot to, and also, again, she's that type of character where she runs her mouth a lot, but she's badass, so she can. Like, she knows she's queen because she is queen, and she knows it. Like, she's the GOAT. Like, she ain't afraid to just shove it right in your face, you know what I mean? She's the GOAT, bro. Like, I'm just gonna keep saying it. She's the GOAT. I relate a lot to Makoto. In some ways I do, in some ways I'm completely different, which also makes me like her more. Queen's the GOAT. I'm not gonna go on for an entire hour, because that's reserved for another loser. She's the GOAT. She's the GOAT.
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
I think as a character and as... I'm not gonna call him a villain, because he's not. I'd say he's an antagonist. Well, he's an antagonist.
I say he's an anti-hero. Maruki reminds me a lot, and I don't want to spoil it because it's July 30th, of, again, sorry to keep bringing it up, but there are two characters in Xenoblade who Maruki reminds me a lot of, but like a light version of said characters. I feel like we got a lot from Maruki while also not getting enough from Maruki. As in, like, his backstory and, like, kind of like that melancholic nihilism. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Do you know what nihilism is or no?
Nihilism?
Kind of like, he doesn't have... Does he have nihilism? For the real world, yes. For his world, no. It kind of is like a nihilism, but it isn't at the same time. So I don't know if that's the right word. But, like, it's that melancholic, like, this world's terrible, I want to make my own. Which two characters personify, but I feel like they do better in Xenoblade. So Maruki, as much as I think he's a good villain, it doesn't hit the same as those two, because every villain I'm ever going to see, I'm going to compare to them, but he kind of, like, gives me, like I was saying with Sai, a little bit of that feel, way more than Sai, though. Like Sai was just, like, a little, like, maybe 1% of said character in comparison to Sai is, like, the same, whereas, like, Maruki, I could see, like, 20 to maybe, at most, 50% in these two characters. But I think I don't think there's enough for what happened to him and, like, his motives. There wasn't enough, it's gonna sound terrible, there wasn't enough despair. There wasn't enough depression, if that makes sense. Even if you want to go that route, there was enough for me to care, but there wasn't enough for me to be like, this is the greatest villain ever. Which isn't a problem. Like, not every character needs to be the greatest thing ever written, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure there's a million people, you know, like, wow, these characters suck or something like that. Which they don't, you're wrong. But, like, this is just me speaking from my opinion here on Maruki. I think I could agree that he's probably peak, but he feels to me like a version of two characters who I think are two of the greatest villains ever made.
Out of the recent games I've played that come to my mind, one of the few villains who I see why they're doing what they're doing, and I'm like, okay, I guess I can kind of understand.
I think that's a lot of what I was trying to get at, but, like, A, I wasn't trying to spoil anything, and B, I'm not trying to, like, over-explain, because then no one will understand what I'm talking about, no one will care. I like a lot of the characters who you can understand, but that doesn't make them... You don't need to make the character redeemable, if that makes sense. You can make... Because Maruki's redeemable. You know, like, because all he does is make a fake world. Granted, he does, like, kind of imprison people in their minds, sort of, and whatever, you know, semantics you want to go in that direction, but compared to what I'm thinking of, he's not a villain, okay, is what I'm getting at. God, not even close, but what I'm trying to get at is, like, he makes you think, and I think that makes a really good villain. Like, they make you think, you know what I mean? But I think Maruki has the problem of people try to make him good. Like, oh, he's not a bad person. He is a bad person, though. You don't need to not be a bad person to be able to see where someone's coming from, if that makes sense. Because he is a bad person. He imprisons people's minds and changes the world without actually... Oh my god, I can compare everything to Xenoblade. This is technically going into Xenoblade 3 here. You don't get to change the entire world just because you want to change it. If that makes sense? Like, you can't just go like, okay, everyone's mind is going to be completely free from worry and everything's going to be happy. Without consulting the entire world. That's evil. Whether you think it's for the just cause or not, it's still evil. That's how I see it, personally. Because, like, you can have a character who's great. Like, again, in Xenoblade, there's a really good villain who has literally, like, zero redeemable qualities. Zero. Completely zero. Yet you can still relate to him. And you completely understand where he's coming from.
Hello? Senpai! That's a much more appropriate greeting. Aloha!
Sumair, or Kasumi, overrated. You know, and I like her. I would say overrated. She did not need to be a DLC character. Basically is what Royal is. She does not need, no. If she was going to be, she should have joined earlier. I don't see the problem with her joining earlier, to be honest with you. She's not overly broken. I mean, she uses light magic, but like, light whatever attacks, whatever hell you want to call it. I don't remember what Persona calls it, but she seems actually, I wouldn't say overrated, underwhelming. Because I expected a lot from her, and I wanted a lot from her. And I guess her story's sad, but it also didn't feel like enough, because you built an entire game around her, if that makes sense. Like, this could have just been DLC for Persona 5. Although I like Persona 5 Royal, and I think it did some great things, I feel like Maruki completely overshadows her. Am I wrong in that? Yeah, I feel like she's just not enough. Which is sad to say, because she feels like she's not enough too, but like, I don't know, like, yeah. I want to like her, and I like Kasumi. I can't. You know what I mean? I can't say she's peak. I'd say she's like On's tier, maybe like the one below it. I like her, and I want to like her even more, but I just can't.
So no boost would be because of Yoshizawa dancing? Or like...
Oh my god, dude, they haven't posted in like almost a year. They just stopped showing... You know who else stopped showing? Daily Junpei.
Hey, what did you do? Outside the store? Is that... Whoa.
He's a bad person at the start. He's not a bad person. He's not a nice person. I almost said the D word. No. He is not a nice person at the start. You could say what you want, getting a kid shoved on you and all that, because you owe someone a favor, but like, it's not the kid's fault, man. Don't be yelling at me like I did something, pal. I saved a girl. And he's like, oh. Wasn't he like, oh yeah, sure story, or some crap like that? Okay, like, I didn't like him at the start. I grew to like him more, but like, again, I was going to say the D word. And I think that, but I caught myself. I'm learning, guys. We're doing well here. We got to change this from a tier list video to GG Gasai tries not to curse within 2 seconds. Oh, I thought you were talking about Valentine's. So I didn't actually know Valentine's Day happened because I had my character roam as one character. Oh. So I didn't know. I was like, what are they talking about, Valentine's scene? I'm like, all I got told was to either hang out with Ryuji or hang out with Makoto. I'm like, what are they talking about, this Valentine's Day scene or White Day or whatever? And I'm like, oh wait, you can romance? I didn't even know you could romance multiple people. I didn't know that was an option.
I'm going to be entirely honest with you. I hate you.
I'm gonna personally take this one. Sorry in advance, Tophers. I hate this dude's guts. Like, you don't even know, man. You don't even know. I'm trying my best not to curse, and it's very hard because I have hate. I have hate in my heart for this character. I have hate in my heart for this character. Not as much as Nagito. Nagito reminds me more of this person than Akechi does, but I have hate in my heart for Akechi. I have, like, black in my heart for Nagito. I have hatred in my heart for Akechi. Like, I feel like part of my heart is getting cut off because I hate Nagito. Like, I just need to cut it off, and that's what I gotta do with Nagito. Same with Akechi, but just not to the same level. I hate this dude. He is such a loser. He is such a loser. And, oh, I'm an unwanted child. Yeah, you are. Now get the hell out of here, dude. If I met this dude in real life, oh my god. I already told you, I basically did, but this dude's such a loser. Why do all you people defend him? And I'm sorry if I offend you people. If you like this character, like I said with Nagito, don't even talk to me. Just keep walking, dude. Like, get away from me. Like, it's not about being civil. I'm not being civil with this loser. It's the same with Nagito. This dude's a loser. He's running his mouth. He's going and killing everybody. He kills Haru and I almost said Sakura. What the hell? Futaba's mom, and then Haru's dad. And he doesn't even say anything. He doesn't like, oh yeah, sorry about that, guys. My bad. And he's like, oh, I hate you, Joker. I hate you. You're like, dude, good. You hate yourself. You're a loser. And no wonder you hate yourself, because you're a loser, like I just said. Like, I'm sorry. There's no redeeming qualities for this dude. He's a loser. He's an idiot. He's not, like, legitimately an idiot, but, like, he's emotionally an idiot. Oh, my dad didn't like me. Good for you. I can see why he didn't. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I can see why he didn't. I don't blame Shido for not liking you. You're a loser. Like, that's harsh, but it's gonna be harsh when you come up like that, pal. Like, I've never been more joyous in seeing a character get taken off the screen than I was when Akechi died. I was so happy I never had to hear him again. And then he comes back in Royal at the end. Oh my god, dude, I've never put someone on. I ran Kasumi and Joker. I don't remember if you could take him off your team. Again, I played this game like a year ago. But like, if you did, I definitely did not keep him on my team, because I was never using this dude. I didn't use him in Size Palace. I never used him. Get him off my team. I don't like this dude. I hate this dude. Get him off my screen. You don't know the amount of joy I had when Queen set up that plan to like get that dude, because literally she knew from the start. She's like, oh, I don't trust this dude. Neither did I. You could have been like, oh, he never turns on you. I don't care. I still would have been like, yeah, you're not on my team. Get out of here. Like, in no world like would I ever let this dude on my team, ever. Get this dude out of here, bro. Get this dude off my TV screen. You know what I mean? Like, the only one I can think is worse is Nagito. And again, it's not even just Akechi. It's like I see other people in him, but it's like just Akechi in general. He's a loser. I cut it off there before I start cursing. So, you know exactly where he belongs. Just where you belong, pal. Just where you belong. You and your buddies. You go there.